Hello, everybody! Welcome into the Haven! today is gonna be a little more chill because we have absolutely no voice acting to do. We are just going to be finishing up those secret discoveries that we last left off in Wynncraft. I only got like halfway through them, and there's plenty of reading, but there's not a whole lot of voice acting, so we get to have a little bit of an easy day today. So, booting up now as we speak. I did not stream yesterday as I was planning to over on Twitch. And that is just because I had some prior commitments and they were running pretty long. And I had to get some really important stuff done regarding my coding because I'm really trying to make progress in that. So it did hold me up enough that I was like, I'm not gonna stream. It's too late at this point. I might consider doing a double stream today, depending on how fast we finish up these discoveries, because this is all I have planned today. Levagar, starting that, it's a whole different stream. I will get us set up for it, but it's otherwise a whole different stream, and I will totally need to go grind gear before we head over there, because my god, I will get my butt kicked so bad in there. Alright, let me bring up this, the website that I will be needing. Alright, let's jump right in. Now, okay, I left myself off in Deathless, and that is just because I never did the Runes of Deathless. Which I would honestly think is right near Deathless. But let me see what the coordinates play me. So it's actually somewhere in the city. I gotta like probably go talk to somebody. It's like right around this area. Do I have to like talk to somebody? Surely it's not like just being back here. I think I need to go talk to somebody. Probably what it is. It's a lonely dog. Hello, dog. You gonna follow me? You can follow me. I don't mind dogs. We chill. There are a lot of maintenance IRL, but I do not mind dogs. I will puppy sit. I'm totally down for that. Do I head up all the way? I'm just kind of seeing if this leads anywhere. I don't know what this is, but that's somebody's attic. So, not there. I think I have an idea that I need to, like, talk to somebody, though. Hi, dog. You gonna keep following me? You can keep following me, dog. Yeah, come with me. I'll leave the door open for you. I don't know if he's actually gonna follow outside of the perimeter of that house. Yeah, I think he might be stuck. Now, I feel like I have to talk to this guy. I don't think we talked to him for another quest, but we'll see. Oh, no, okay, we have. He just got like a... This must be some guy that actually takes us to Nemrak, so I'm gonna think that's just a re-update. So let me see what this does. It require me to talk to somebody? Secret slavery. There's an underground cave containing 6 journals of Deathless history. Go to Deathless and enter the house with the cooking station right outside it. Okay. Cooking station is where exactly? Because there's so much stuff in Deathless. Potion. Station. Die, already lost it. West. So with the cooking station right outside it, go upstairs. gonna get us through that window, isn't it? Stairs. North side of the attic. Go across the 2 blue banners. Yeah, there's some guy in the past. Hello there, bud. Anyways, gonna just slip through. So we have a bit of reading to do. Oh, that was kind of cool. It's really dark again. Really dark. Please tell me we get some good candlelight. Yeah, we're getting some more light. I like all like, I don't know. This like looks really nice. I like just all the different textures for this build. It's cool. Control. Activating this device must have affected something on the surface. Let me make sure I did that right, because it said an underground cave. Go to the exit on the left. Gotcha. Basement dweller. This is not what I would think. Oh god, we gotta play a drunk man. What? Was it? Oh jeez, I should be laying off that. Nemrak whiskey. I'm starting to see things. Wait, you're real? What are you doing in my house then? Absolutely nothing. We're stealing all of your Nemrak whiskey and then we're gonna sell it and make a profit. That's what we're doing, but he don't need to know that. After exiting, go across the main... No. We have to actually go out. Go across the main plaza towards the Black Road and turn left, right in front of the main gate. To go to the fountain after the water disappears a hole. So cross the main road and I'm guessing here's where there's a fountain. So we came right out of there. Definitely not for here. Towards the Black Road. There isn't... So we're gonna actually want to take a right. Got it. I didn't know that actually was a place. I was just like, there's all these are dirt roads. What are you talking about? Ooh. I mean... Yippee! What? Whoa! Wynn Plain discoveries 8 out of 16. The modern city of Deathless was built with the help of villagers after their arrival in Wynn, but these ruins might hold the secrets of what lied before. Ooh. Hopefully all these journal sightings are in order. I don't want to read them out of order. You read an entry in the Warren Journal. A stranger came into the town today all the way from Rogni. Rogni of all places. What do the folk there want with us in this small town? So I guess Deathless used to be a lot more smaller and not as much of a capital. It's nothing but farmland for as far as the eye can see around here. I want some excitement. I want to go to Rogni and... there's so much text blocking. Okay, can the chat go, please? And see the castle there. Then again, the roads are more dangerous now than they've ever been. If rumors are to be trusted, you can't step 3 feet out of the town without running into an undead. Who knows? Maybe this will all blow over soon. No. Sorry, bud, but no. Now, do I have to, like, really go looking for these guys, or...? How high up are they gonna be, and why is there 2 exits? Okay, I think I'm actually supposed to find them all on the ground. So is that another one? No, it's a person's username popping up. Loot chest and an old journal. I would take that free stuff. You read an entry in the Warren Journal. That trader from Rogni was saying some disturbing things the other day. He mentioned that the undead attacks were growing far more frequent all over Wynn. Even Rogni is straining under the pressure. Deathless has managed to avoid the worst of the scourge, but how much longer will our luck last? I don't know, I mean, Deathless looking pretty good right now, but I guess maybe they got some help along the way to actually keep themselves, like, afloat. Somehow moving, like, so much under Deathless that it's triggering different freaking music cues. You read an entry from the Warren Journal. It's been unusually quiet these past few days. I don't like it. Even for a small town such as Deathless, there are such things as being too quiet. I fear the rumors of the increasing undead roaming the lands. What's worse are the other rumors saying that they are being led by a human. What madman would turn against their own kind in favor of those things? I just hope I can keep my people safe. Wait, I fear something approaches. The book is torn in half. The rest of the entry must be somewhere nearby. I don't know if it's actually going to be nearby in this room, however. But checking just in case. Oh, up there. Oh, wow, there's literally stairs. I didn't even see there was freaking stairs. Okay. The pages are torn and black with soot at the edges. You read the rest of the entry. This may be my final entry. The human leading the horde is no human. He is tainted, broken, controlled. Fire spreads from his hands like magic. If only we had such power. Someone has to stop this. Alas, it cannot be me. Here is he. So I guess Deathless then became very unlucky. They had to meet the head honcho. We'll ignore that exit for now. I seem to be reading these in order for the moment, so that's good. This journal is open to an entry dated 78 AP. You begin to read. Wow, this is really early in their history then. Because, like, Bob was around, like, 880, like, 4 or so. 880 AP. So this is really far. There aren't many left in this town. If this place could even be called a town. There's me, Hank, Mary, their kids, the mayor who's crazy now, Andy, Steve, and Judy and her kids. We only have enough for about a day or so. We have no choice. We need to leave for a fortress. Andy, Steve, and I will lead. The road to the Troms is difficult. If you read this, I hope Deathless still stands. I don't know if that's the end of the entries. I believe there's supposed to be more than that. Just gonna make sure. Because the exit's right nearby, and that's what I'm more concerned of, like, oh, maybe I'm done, there's nothing left. No, here's one. So, you read an entry from the Warren Journal. I was talking to Mary the other day. She said some of the survivors are planning to make a trip to Troms or Rogni. She asked me if we should go with them, and I told her we were staying here. The road to Rogni is too dangerous and Troms is too far away. But as the night draws near, I'm not so sure about my decision. And then next would be the exit. But I'm going to make sure I'm not missing one. Because I'm sure they have... Wait. So there's supposed to be 8, but there's 6 throughout the underground. Okay, so I read one of them out of order, which was like the one we just read about I'm not sure about my decision, and then like the people leading their kids and the rest of the group to go towards Troms. That's actually supposed to be the last one. The discoveries imply that Wynn was originally a small obscure village before it was built to the most popular city in the Wynn province. During a festival of heroes and most likely other map-changing events, this discovery was somewhat broken. And it seems there's only actually 6 journals, even though I think... Oh, it says 6. Okay, I thought I read somewhere 8. So that is the ruins of Deathless. So it used to be very small before it became incredibly popular. But I mean... Ow. Probably popular due to it being in the middle of the province. So... Because if it's not the forest, it's definitely Deathless is the middle. Yeah, if it wasn't for the forest, Deathless would, like, the forest would technically be the middle. Or near the roots of corruption, but it's pretty much Deathless. It's the closest safe place. Alright, and now we have stuff about Bakal, which I'm making sure and gonna try my best to actually say his name right. I'm also gonna get rid of this stuff, because I don't need it. And, okay, one of these starts in the Navilla Forest. I'm gonna try and actually figure out exactly where it is. 123. Oh, must be on, like, the skirts of it, then. Okay, so right around here. I'm gonna have to go up, south, and then where it splits, okay. Gotta give myself directions here. So, some of the last ones we do have is Bakal's Destruction 1, Destruction 2, and Destruction 3 from him. And then, since we'll be right near Time Valley, we can follow that up with Timeless Ruins. And then I think, because Bob's Grave actually isn't on this list, even though that is actually a discovery, but I want to guess it's maybe something you're not supposed to have done that fast, potentially. I don't know. We have to go a little more out. Then Pigman's Ravine. Oh, were we going back near Rogni at some point too? I want to think Bakal's Destruction, if it's not like a bunch of reading, I want to feel like we're actually going to see some cutscenes. Because I know we get to see the man at some point. I just do not remember what quest, if it's a quest. Could totally be a secret discovery, but we do get to see the Twisted Man himself. So, this is about where this is. anything, maybe in this little destroyed hut. Let me destroy all this stuff real quick. They're all level 5. I easily just knock these guys out. Boom, boom. There we go. Yeah, there's one of these guys. Okay, I didn't know I could just shoot him. My bad. Alright, so not to do with this house, so I'm gonna guess I actually have to go on top of here. What's this? Is this like a little bunker space? Yeah, it totally used to be a little bunker space. I wonder if I have to go where this guy was. How do I start this? Because it's definitely this area. Corrupted remains. That's weird. It looks like a piece of coal. Let me look at what exactly it's supposed to want me to do. Secret discovery posted in Villa Woods shows an outpost that used to stand there after the guards had repelled an attack. Bakal came personally and laid waste to the area. Go to the ruins, kill zombies until you get 1 corrupted remains, and drop it in the hopper. Follow a path. I probably don't need to read anymore. I just need to know where to put this. Damn. Ooh, purple trail. Cutting! 464 AP. Now! Get them off me! Seems like we fended them off this time. Those were the last. We better get started on repairing all of this. Who knows when? Oh! Holy! Tim, we gotta take him out. Fools. Courage won't help you as a corpse. Damn. Pissed. Looks nasty. Looks like Two-Face. The corrupt entity known as Bakal has appeared countless times since the portal is open, decimating everything in his path. I wonder if we get to fight that dude at some point. That'd be kind of cool. But damn, he almost kind of looks like Two-Face from the DC Batman universe. I think he's only in that one. I'm not too sure. I'm not as much of a DC fan, but I do like the Batman universe. That's like the only part of DC I'm relatively interested is the Batman part. But damn. I think in his old model he used to actually be bald, and now they give him hair. Now he's a ginger. Which is odd choice. Kind of funny. Alright, we need to go to the Debtless Suburbs next. Which I can just go there. Yeah, he was just like, oh, you're taking out my zombies? I'm gonna have a personal problem with you. He was not happy. It would be cool if we get to fight him, but I wonder if in this, it'll actually kind of tell us what happened. Because, Bob, was a good hero. But I don't know if he actually ended Bakal, or if, Bakal's still around. Somehow, which I feel like, would lay waste to everybody. But... Or put him, in a trapped dormant state or something to that effect. Okay, I actually gotta go... this way. Bit. Trying to match up the eggs first. 120, then we gotta go this way. By how much? Not much. Near the tree? Yeah, I see those past guys. Just wish this was a lot lighter. So something about the tree. Is this a button? I have my window open behind me. This is like real hard to see. I pressed the button. Oh, hello. There's a little path. And I guess to another cutscene we go with this purple trail. Ooh, that was bright. 347 AP. Has everyone gotten to safety? There's no time to evacuate, so I told them to go inside and block their doors. I just hope they all listened. But it is enough? I don't know if the three of us are gonna be enough to protect the town from... Get ready, men. He's coming. He is very much not happy. Look, he kind of looks cool, though. He's like burnt in half, though. An army something is no army. I seem to have overestimated the humans. I think my army can take care of this. Go. Oh, damn! Good. Leave no survivors. It's a dead end. What do we do? Bro, these guys are one-hit wonders. Come on, open up. Let me in. Please let me in. I don't want to die. I sense no trace of life. Burn it all. Leave nothing. Let the ashes serve as a reminder that every city will suffer the same fate. Once a great city of Atkins was reduced to rubble in 347 AP in one of the largest attacks by Bakal ever documented. There was only one survivor left. Who? Because it wasn't Bob. Bob was a totally different story. Damn, they got freaking decimated. It's odd, like he's not human, but he looks like it, so I'm wondering if it's like some guy who just discovered the portal, he went in and he stayed there and got so corrupt. Alright. For the last area we have to go is the coastal trail. Where exactly is the coastal trail? Okay, all the way up there. That we can do. Yeah, I want to guess, like, because he still does look kind of human, unless he's just, like, that's just a design choice. So, I wonder if it's, like, this is a guy who first discovered the portal or created the portal. He went inside and he stayed there and got so incredibly corrupt from how long he was in there. Which makes me wonder, because in the sack, you know, Theoric got a bit corrupted. I wonder how he looks. Because if that's what happened to Bakal, like, I wonder how Theoric looks, because he trapped himself in his the Ice Barrow's dungeon. But, like, I wonder if possibly, he also looks very twisted, and actually if he's the boss of that dungeon. I haven't done it yet. I will at some point, but it is said to be hard, and I have no memory of how that dungeon works. Because I used to actually avoid dungeons quite a bit, but I know at this point it's a necessity. And so I do them. I'm good about it. but I actually do not remember the Ice Barrows dungeon. I probably will when I step into it. At the moment, though, nothing's coming to mind. Switch up in music. Got some little palm trees. Oh, they actually kind of decorate it. Cool little house going over here. And birds! We got birds. So let me see exactly where this is. I think that this is actually closer to, like... Actually around, like, here. So actually it's closer to the ranch. But I'm gonna guess it's this hole or this house. So we'll keep heading down this trail, though. We'll visit the beach. Nice old beach. With, a lot of monsters on it, but you know what? It's okay, you know? Swimming will give you exercise, but, you know, fighting zombies on the beach is a little more exercise. Provides entertainment for, you know, the rest of your family on a vacation. Ooh, they got a lighthouse and it actually, like, works? Damn! That's cool. I've never done this cave. I'll need to go through on my own time at some point and just go through other caves. Cause I want to do that. So it's not completely at the ranch, but I think we should actually be getting kind of close. Right, that's a spike. There's a guy here. Hole! If there's a hole, there is a goal. $162 AP. Just a normal farmer, doing the same. Oh, he does not like- You can't get well water! Well water, bad for you! Oh, damn. The darkness must spread. He's making some- This is like not how you house flip, sir. He just said, fuck your house. Your house don't look good. He still wants to leave the guy employed. Just the name of a call is enough to make many cower in fear. They say that wherever he appears, he only leaves death in his wake. Which, yeah, this is definitely true. But he remodeled this guy's house. He killed him, remodeled the house, and was like, you know what? I'll let you be employed. You still need to make money somewhat, you know? You can feed me in your spare time. Alright, now we gotta go all the way to Time Valley. Time Valley, there we go. We're gonna go through some grassy fields. I wonder if at any point all the like professions for like farming and fishing actually end up like mattering, or unless it's just like you do this in your free time kind of thing. Just to give you something else to do. I might do it at some point. But I know some of the crafting stuff, like I think there's technically like a tailoring profession or something, all that stuff does not hold up because it actually, unlike how like this bow doesn't have a duration, but any of the stuff you make and armor does. It can actually break. So it's not nearly as good as the game gear that'll just give you. We're gonna cut through here. I feel like there is another discovery through this forest, but we'll have to check on that another time. Another time isn't after this discovery. I'm just going on in order of the wiki page, besides the Deathless one I didn't do in order. And then this one is just called Timeless Ruin, so it shouldn't be dealing with Bakal, but I wonder if he came over here too. Oh, that's a cool looking bridge. Huh. It's kind of neat. I don't think this house is it, but I'm just gonna go in here. Just for now. Assuming there's nothing in here that's gonna kill me, so I can actually look up the coordinates. So, we gotta do... Oh, wait. 61, which is actually about this point. And then... a little bit lower. So about where this actually is. Which I almost wonder if we've actually done that one. There is still room for the horse. Let me have my horse. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna have to go across the bridge and a bit down. I want to assume it's a tower I have to do some parkour in and then go all the way down. I bet it's that. Yeah, it looks like a parkour tower. Alright, let's get started. Alright. Stairs are for parkour. No! Dude, I didn't even click anything! I wonder, did I hit some button on accident? I might have. So I have not been left clicking. You do not need a left click for this. And it spammed those all at once. Though, honestly, I might just... Boom. There we go. One easy way to do this. If I can find an easy way to do it, I would definitely make my life easier. Especially because this goes all the way up. Then I bet I jump like all the way down or something. We're up here. Trying to follow all this black carpet. It looks like there's blood splotches. So somebody got hurt doing this. Oh, there's a normal bit. Just gonna double check. I don't think there's anything I have to like actually jump down into, but... Oh wait, apparently I need an item. So go inside the temple and kill the mysterious red gem, then go to the tower and do the parkour. Okay, so the temple should maybe be there. There. Maybe there. Oh, that was quick. No, okay, that's the house. Temple. I mean, otherwise all this stuff is under level, so it doesn't truly matter. I just don't... I almost dropped that. That was bad. That was about to be so bad. I'm gonna take a look-see in here. doors over here? Do I need to actually go in there? I don't think so. Whew! Some of these flowers are not okay. Okay, good to know. I'ma go up real quick so I can actually figure out what my coordinates are supposed to be. So not here, but where do these doors lead? Just like a cut to the pigment ravine? I might use that. I think that's actually next after this. So go here. Okay, so it's what I was thinking as another option. So alright, we're good going. That's not fun. Not fun at all. Mysterious red gem. Gem, okay. Now back to the parkour. Alright, and now these guys will leave me alone. I can tell these guys aren't happy though. Okay, so I gotta put a gem there. I guess these are all gems. It's completing the circle. Alright, I got you, bro. Boom. Boom. No? Not yet? Okay. Boom! Hole? Yes. Spooky noises. Sparkles. It cleaned itself up. Interesting. Interesting. Sad figure. Ah. The Ohm cannot survive here. Time has ripped asunder. Our only hope is the expanse. Poor dead man. He cried out what last words he could. Timeless ruins. The people who built these mysterious structures had unusual control over time magic. Very few alive understand it or know the people who lived here, for they were neither human nor villager, a species that fled the plains thousands of years ago. Damn. They're like a whole different species. Now we're on to the last final 5, 6. So beneath the roots is roots of corruption, but where specifically? So we can figure this out beforehand and not just get pummeled to death. Oh, so it actually seems to be like on the very outskirt over here. About, actually, right here. So we can go through this main road, Melkern, go there. As long as it's not underground. No. Take a sip of some cup of iced coffee. I ended up actually caving into some caffeine. I've been staying up way too freaking late lately. But, you know, some important talks had to happen with some people. So, it's within reason. Within reason. It still doesn't make it any better, though. No, it's not that cold anymore. That makes sense. And I got water with me too, because I need to definitely chug in more water. Be a lot better about that. I wonder if it's this tower. Corrupted road. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna check out this tower. Thinking tower. The coordinates actually kind of match up to here anyways, so. Close enough. I'm breaking in. No, let me break in. Fine, I'll use the front damn door. What's up, boss? What I gotta do here? Weird stuff. It doesn't require. None of the rest of the quests require me to actually have anything. Oh, what's this? Making ghostly sounds. Oh, there's stairs up. I have to do more parkour. I'm getting better at it. Ever so slowly. Oh, that sucks. That helps greatly. I can't. That. Okay, how the heck am I supposed to make that jump? This is a bad place to be. Okay, I can actually jump. Yeah, there's your guy. He's just waiting there. He's waiting for me to show up. Alright, I can make jump. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Okay. We all good. We all good. What's up, man? What you doing up here? Oh, I'm not done yet? Okay. I see. More stairs. Ooh, I really thought I was about to miss that one. By like a hair. A pixel even. Right click, dig. Got it. How much do I need to dig? Old key. I gotcha. We're falling all the way down. It don't matter. I better have the health to take this. If I don't, that's dumb. Oh, and the key, I guess, just automatically got used. Okay, spears. I'm gonna leave those be as long as they're not hurting me. We're fine. Ooh, what's here? Get a bounty pad. Beneath the roots. This cavern is evidence that the corruption is likely to spread throughout the province. What, are we just kind of exploring through? Following these carpets, the glowy carpets are the best thing to follow. You don't know where to go. Spike seems to be the source of this evil. Only it could be. Is this more parkour? It is. Got it. I got it. I don't got this jump. It's parkour and then there's a glowy door, but I'm afraid that's gonna be the exit, so I don't want to exit out. Okay. It's real. Oh? Well, we kind of defeated it. We need like a weed killer, corruption killer. Oh, these guys are not happy. Oh, and they just fell. Seems like the gate is no longer blocked. What gate? This? Was it blocked? I didn't see it being blocked. Weird. Anyways. Hey, did I do that correctly? I'm a little afraid that I did that. Make sure. Exit the Cavern. Spike seems to be the source of evil if only could be broken. Okay, no, that's how we're supposed to do it. Okay, we're good. Alright. Now, somewhere in between in the Pigman's Ravine. Then we'll have to go to Nemrak and places. This takes you all across the area. Pigman's Ravine, but where specifically? A little like down. Wonder if it's on top of something. Probably is. Alright, horsey. Horse, there is so room for the horse. Do not tell me that. We're all good to go. It's pretty direct towards the ravine. Now I'll start following the path. I can't exactly, you know, go through mountains with a horse. Iced coffee is down. It's gonna be go through here. Yeah, I'd be able to. Oh, we're gonna have to go through like the time. Oh wait, path here. Let's go up this way. Should lead us where we need. Pigman Ravines, we go this way. Right, now I have a feeling we're gonna need to actually start getting up. So we have to find a good way up. There. Let's lead. Guys, I'm gonna be using this spell a lot. Clump of mud. I defeat clump of mud. What do I need this for? I might not actually need that, so it's up. I'm opening up all the last ones. Located in pigment. It shows up how the pigment is treated. Says complete the parkour marked by brown carpet. Oh, and actually it's about where this is, so I need to go a little more south. I wonder if that's it. Let me see if I can just kind of not have to do the parkour. Yo, I could actually skip some of that. I think, nope, totally not. Okay. I'll start some of it and see if I can boost myself up all the way. There's a boom button. I'm clicking the boom button. Oh. There's just a pig coming over. Oh. Okay. So, the pigmen, the corruption makes pigs into pigmen, so no more pork, they're people now. Somewhere in between, the pigmen are mysterious creatures, neither pig nor man, neither corruption nor whole. Neither corrupt nor whole. Okay. So it's just a weird side effect of the corruption. It's just like, nope, animal, nope, it gets to stand on its legs. I also don't need this clump of mud. Alright, next place we need to go is Nemract. So... all the way up here. Oh my god, that's such a distance. So we're almost done. We're on the third to last one. So we're just about done. Wow, that means this wasn't a long stream at all. I can totally do some drawing. And I'm... steep cliff. Well, we're on the horse, so it's okay. This horse can tank it. See, my horse is so cool. Okay, so I'm thinking... I would probably do art after this. I might want to eat beforehand, though. So we can do a double stream today. That's kind of nice. Especially because last double stream I didn't end up doing it because my work schedule made me so upset that I just really did not want to do anything. Let's play a game as a distraction. So, we're gonna go through the world event, but we're not actually doing it. You need people to do this. And, yeah, cannot do this. Hoping I'll be able to get a head start on the schedule that for uploading Tuesday. I have to see, I'm once again house sitting for now, luckily not a week and a half, just 5 days. So I'm gonna see if I could squeeze in a stream somewhere between then. I don't want to completely cut it off, but I also know work might actually busy me a bit. It's literally only because somebody called off. I'm still working on getting a different part-time job. It's just taken a while. That stuff tends to take a while. Alright. Where exactly do I need to be? So about here. So near the docks. Or if it's dealing with this. Oh, yeah, there's a broken little hole over here. I can squeeze my way through. Is that a decorative button? That's gotta be decorative. Why are there so many of the Nemrac citizens just in the frickin' sea? Okay, what does it want me to do here? Head to the crane. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Rotate. Oh, do I have to? Well, I guess if I can only activate it there. Well, thank you, Crane. Great Crane. Nemrak was one of the cities attacked most often. The people would hide in the gutters and sewers until it was over. However, corrupt enemies are not without intelligence, and they quickly were discovered by the enemy. So I guess unlike Rogni's sewers, this place is like this really is not blocked off. Like, if you just got iron bars supporting you in crates, yeah, that's not gonna work out so great. There's still some guy here. He doesn't even know the war's over. Well, I believe over. Ragamal. Hey, you stay out of that tent, you filthy rich soldier kid. You got everything you already need. I scrounged and saved and bought the old box of fruit fair and square. It's mine. You want some? You go buy it. With all those emeralds you got lining your pockets. Yeah, get out of here and go brown nose some other big nose flim flam scam artist. Stupid soldiers. Why do you have to bother and come to my house that night? Why couldn't you all have even bothered to help a damned soul in need? Go grab some anchors and step off a boat, you useless, good-for-nothing, weapon-toting, village-loving jerk. Wow, okay, Jesus. You have fun. I hope to never meet you again. Damn, he's rude. Crazy rude. Holy crap. Alright, well, there's two others, and I bet they're gonna be just as rude. We got Marlo and we got Harv. You guys are gonna hate me, huh? Say, Marlo, what do you think this old pipe here would be make a good enough weapon? Why are you asking, Harv? Harv? Sorry. Well, I got thinking some, and we might have lost all we had, but that doesn't mean anyone else oughta. And hey, what do we gotta lose here? What? But you lose yourself. Oh, I read the wrong voice, my bad. You ought to be thankful you even live down here. You seen those attacks? No way either of us would last a day. Blech. Not like those big-nosed grooks are doing a thing to help. Half those golems up there are rusted shut and useless. I'd rather take the risk and die buying something else a few more minutes than waste down in this rotten hole. Well then, you're a better man than I. Honestly, if I were them, I'd run for the hills at the side of this town too. Can't really bring myself to say I blame them much. Oh, okay, they did not care that I was there. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Is there any other folk in here? Poe. Hello, Poe. You actually look fairly well dressed here. Oh, a visitor. I rarely get people down here, for obvious reasons. I have nothing to offer you, but please make yourself comfortable. Warm yourself by the fire. We need to keep each other's spirits up. After all said and done, what else do we have? I consider myself lucky to be alive. So many lives were lost in that attack. It's odd that they're still living in the sewers, so they could perfectly come out. I mean, I get like I don't know, housing market here might not be the best, but you know, someone's cooking meat, and there's nobody here. And I guess we just gotta leave. So, some sewer folk hate people. Some of them could honestly care less. So, you know, more power to you. Oh, wait, how do I actually get out of here? Oh, well, that's good to know. Alrighty. Now we're on to our second to last mining operation. Which we actually have seen this. So we've gone past this area many times, mostly on our way to Nasak, but there's this abandoned mines that we've passed plenty of times going back and forth through here. just going through to the sack and this entrance over here. So we actually go over here. We do something with it, because I don't believe any quests actually tackle this area. I mean, it's abandoned, you know, you doubt any people are there. So it makes sense that we don't actually do anything there, but there is a secret discovery there. And that is our second to last one. Our last one actually requires us having done all this already. And there's nothing about the Bob's tomb in the sack as the secret discovery, so I'm wondering if I did that one like, if they either expect you to do it because you're looking for the tomb in that quest, or if they don't count it as a Wynn province because it's actually more like, because what that quest ended up turning out to be was you need to be like level 74 if you actually want to do anything for the tomb itself. Which I'm assuming it's because it's a big boss, and you know, Bob's a hero. He's really powerful. Of course you'd want to like have something that's a character that's far more leveled than what mine is right now. Makes sense, you know? He's a big proud guy. I just wish then it wouldn't let you start the quest, but it is in a like level area where you're like supposed to be level 45. So, you know, just odd placement in terms of letting you do that quest so early, but Tower of Ascension does that too, because technically you can start at level 40. You just cannot finish that till level 100, so I'm not even gonna bother till I'm like a higher level, and maybe I have to come back for the Bob's tomb. So then I'll do some of that, but I can only do like half the tower at that. We'll see when we get to that higher of level. Because I believe if I remember correctly, from memories of years ago, that when you're starting Levagar, you do end up kind of going back to Wynn after you get like, I think a third through the province of Gavel. But we don't visit all of the main area. I think we actually go and visit Troms or something else that's a higher level area. So we get much more into the story, you know. All right, this abandoned mine hopefully doesn't have any creatures, so I don't have to care. Abandoned mines in the mining base camp. Oh, there is some stuff here, but not too bad. And apparently I've already done this lower abandoned mines. Which I guess luckily it's just a cave, so it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna just get rid of all these. So I need to look at exactly what I need to do here. What's this? Oh, it's just material. There's a crane. I have a question about this crane. Do I need to use it? Perhaps. Perhaps. Got some funky music here. So move cart. I'm gonna jump on this to see exactly what I'm supposed to do. So mining operation is a secret discovery that is located in the abandoned mines. It is a cavern containing black spikes similar to the spikes of the corruption, discovered by the Wynn Excavation Group. From the text in the discovery, however, as well as the position of the mines on the map, the pink glass highly resembles the spikes of the Silent Expanse. It is likely the spikes of the darkness, not the corruption, in nature. This is confirmed by the fact that the Silent Expanse discovery jingle plays upon entering the area rather than a normal discovery jingle heard when finding other secret discoveries. So that actually would make sense because the Silent Expanse is over here. I guess it is slightly spoiled in this description that I just read that this is, I guess, not an area of corruption, but an area of some darkness force, whatever that might be. Which I have absolutely no clue. But this is crazy high level area stuff, like level 100 to like 105 or so. Like, in which I'm surprised the House of Twain borders this, and I wonder if like, if they were just trying to fit it here, or if maybe the Twains actually have something to do with whatever the hell this is. Or what? this red skull is. Curious. Very curious. So, what do I need to do here? Press a button on a crane. Oh, lower crane. Got it. I press button. Move cart. Oh, am I gonna blow up with this? Is there another crane? Sorry, cow. That looks like it might pick it up. There's gotta be a button around here to pick this up. Now there's a ladder, I gotta go up. It's kinda got some funky music over here. Alright, move freight. And then I guess we lower the crane into this hole? I don't know. Hole shape? Probably. Oh. I guess there's a minecart taking it. Okay. Did I do it wrong? I'm guessing I'm supposed to have something actually set up beforehand. Okay, so I did that wrong. But I'm sure we get to that point. So, lower the crane. Guessing I have to move this. Move cart. Move cart. I move this. Guessing it's in the way. We gotta move it, get it out. Probably not a real button. So how do we do that? Is there actually anything we can do? I'll have to, you know, look at the further instructions on the wiki for what it wants me to do. Move the freight. Okay. Press button on the ground level at the other end of the crane. Follow the TNT minecart that appears on the rails to the mine south. Press the button to the left. The cavern opened by the blast. Okay, so I just have to be fast with this. Got it. Wow, this cart goes far. Damn. Can't see anything. I'm just hoping I did that okay. The cart goes here. There's a button somewhere on a left side or something. Button. Boom! Blow it up. Ooh. Yeah, this doesn't completely look like corruption. Mining operation. The mysterious Mysteries uncovered from the excavation were quickly abandoned as as an ancient dark force, one far more dangerous than anything this province has encountered, was found to be lurking beyond Wynn's southern border. Which is very interesting that, like, it's even worse than the corruption was. Wynn's gone through a lot. They got whatever this darkness thing is, and the corruption going on them. But I'm gonna guess that the corruption was more like a weed and spread, but this darkness stayed where it was as long as you didn't touch it. So if you don't touch it, you're fine. And a little bit dark over here. Unless I'm not supposed to go that way. Not entirely sure. Might be going the wrong way, but it is like real dark over here. Yeah, I'm gonna think I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to follow here. I think this is more crystal glow than like this is the path you gotta go. Isn't it? It's over here. Okay, now this is different. Do I have to go in the hole? I think I gotta go in the hole. Alright, we go in the hole. Wahoo! I guess back here. Oof. You do not like me. I'm gonna book it out of here. Because now I gotta look up where the Wynn Monument is. Nothing's chasing me, right? Y'all good? Y'all good. Alright, and our last final thing to do for today is a Wynn's Plains Monument, which looks to be in the Villa Forest. That's my map. Here we go. Which actually, I think we encountered this last time we were here, like, on stream. Because we were trying to, like, find that, like, 4th tower in the Villa Forest where the guard posts were for watching, you know, Bakal and his army come through. And we got on something that, like, oh, it showed on the map, and it was like, oh, okay, maybe this is it. And then it said we cannot access it till we had all discoveries found. So I'm actually gonna think it's there. So luckily it stands out. So we should not have too hard of a time finding it. I'm gonna guess it's this thing on the map. 'Cause that's a big old tower. So we got a pretty straight path towards it. So I think big tower is over here. So gonna have to like a pretty diagonal cut through this. What in the heck is that? Hello, bud. That's a big boy. Some NPC in a very grand building. Do I speak to you, sir? I think I do. There's a lot of stuff here, though. But I don't accidentally kill this guy. What do you have to say, sir? Oh, we have options. So we're gonna say hello. He does not speak. They don't seem up to conversation. Who are you? I, soldier. Oh, well, we accidentally opened that. But I haven't asked what the structure is. I guess we opened it. This ancient monument only opens for those who is deemed worthy. Inside contain the secrets of the plans to win that few have ever seen. And I hope the spiders would not see. Some guy hiding in a shed. Just gonna take this. And take this too. Ghostly atmosphere about it. Man, there's lots of guys just heading up in here. And a lot of loot chests. I guess it's because you can't come in here without restricted access, so makes sense. Make it cool. No. Man, they got overgrown building. This must be old. Washboards or panels of some sort. Okay. That's not too bad of a jump. About just actually staying on the rope. This is gonna take me a minute. Oh wait, did I get this one already? No, I didn't. Well, that was a good point out. Okay. Damn. Why am I taking so long to just... Can I just... I can do what I wanted to try. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. I'll do it your way. I'll do it your way. Guess it goes up a little further, but we don't really need that much. Guy hiding here. A little window out here. Guess we don't need to access that. Whole ladder to another floor. But let me check. There's no loot chest on this floor, right? Because there's been like a loot chest everywhere. Every floor. One here. One big tower, though. Bag is full. Deal with that after. So many guys here. Just cut. All sound just cut. Ooh, what the? What's happening? The Villa Forest. 886 AP. Holy crap, they burned it down. I can't run anymore. Get back to Rogni and close the gates. We might be able to hold him. Are you insane? You say that beast slaughtered our entire regiment. We're done for. Oh no. He's here. There's nothing left for you fools to run. Now witness as the will of my master purges this province for good. No, get away, please. It hurts so much. And now, Rogni is left defenseless. This land will be purified just like the rest. Rogni. This must be when they had to flee the sewers. Oh wait, there's Bob! Oh shoot, we get to see the man! I will never let this city fall again. I do see what they mean about his gray skin. He's got a cool weapon though. Bob, rising uppercut. Gone. A foolhardy display of power means nothing to me. Again, peons. Bob, diving earth shatter. Your power. I wasn't prepared for this. Retreat, peons. Oh no, you're not getting away. Now he has to go and find where that guy went. Ooh, ice magic. Frost serpent. That's sick. Arrow barrage. Oh, I didn't even notice he's actually changing weapons like each scene we see him in. Firebomb. He's very strong. He's not letting Bacall get away with this absurdity. Now we get to see a great battle, don't we? I spent my life preparing for this. I will never let this province fall. The Twain said the same thing to me once, and just like them, you will fall helpless at my feet. I've learned from the Twain's mistakes. I refuse to fall as easily as they did. Why are you going? You didn't kill him! By 886 AP, years of attack left Rogni on its knees. Bacall, leader of the corrupt, led one final attack on the fort to finish it. However, a hero fresh from his training around the province returned. Bob stood against Bacall for the first time and demonstrated magic unseen by human eyes. Since then, Bacall has not been able to enter a city that fell under Bob's protection. Bob stands as the only being in history who can contend with the terrifying leader of the corrupt on their own. Bob has been missing since 984 AP. I guess this is the tree. He was able to flee. Get to see the destruction that happened. Ancient Wynncraft transcriber. Do we throw this in the middle? I guess we come out of there. It's an untradeable item. Is there anything else I need? After the cutscenes and you enter the monument of the past and collect the transcriber, it'll allow you to translate what's being said in certain cutscenes. Alright, we are done. So I guess now we set up for Levagar. Though, it leaves off on a cliffhanger, like... So, what exactly happened to, like... Bakal? Because he wasn't fully defeated. He was able to flee. But he went into hiding. It doesn't mean he died, though. And especially if Bob's supposed end was just to a pack of wolves in his old age. Like, it wasn't a battle with Bakal. Unless something in a tomb is actually going to tell us that later. But I wonder if Bakal's just hiding in the portal or hiding in the roots of corruption just because, you know, you can't really do anything. You can't really face much. So I guess it's time to set up for Nemract and getting over to Levagar next. You know, I'll grind up my gear in my own time, but it seems it's time for a new journey and to see if maybe Gavel faces Bakal, because, you know, the province of Wynn is completely protected by Bob, or, you know, was. But now Bakal either is coming out of hiding because of, you know, Bob's disappearance and supposed death. I'm gonna say supposed because I'm actually not sure if that's quite confirmed. I wonder if maybe Bakal went to Gavel? I don't honestly think he would go all the way across the sea. But I don't know, maybe he did to spread the seed of corruption there. Totally could have. I'm not 100% on that. Whenever I played years ago, like, I did not get that far into Levagar, so I actually don't know if Bakal's over there or not, or if they have a totally separate problem. Maybe involving whatever the darkness thing is. So I'm not entirely sure what that is. All I know is that is the high level area stuff, and I cannot play that. I will die. I think you're also not allowed into that area. I think it makes sure with a level cap or a certain quest, you just cannot get in there. I'm not gonna try, but that would be the smart way of doing it. So, we're now in Nemract. Alright, and I think this will actually end what we do for today. Because really, now it's just on to bigger things. Such as Levagar. And that whole continent and its problems. We'll surely be back in Wynn. I can tell you that already. We're already going to be back here at some point. However, now is the start of a new part of our journey into level 45-50 areas, into Levagar and the province of Gavel, and wherever that will take us. Because I honestly do not know. This is going to be more into the newer content that I don't remember or have not actually played. So we'll actually get to do some new stuff. So I do thank everybody who has joined me in the Haven today. We made plenty of progress in finishing up all the discoveries. And, you know, plenty of progress there. It was a little bit of a shorter stream today. But we discovered a lot about Bob, Bakal, and just what happened to all the civilizations in Wynn. So, next time I hope you guys do join me on the journey through Levagar and Gavel. I'm heavily considering and probably actually going to chill out on my Twitch later. And we're gonna do some art. I will, you know, be posting links and stuff in the YouTube post. But otherwise, keeping an eye on my Blue Sky and Twitter. I will also post there. We'll probably start around 6 p.m. CST. Other than that, though, we'll be continuing this next schedule and starting somewhere in Levogar. So I do thank you all for joining me in New Haven. I hope you have had a lovely time, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye!